Well, hello. Hey guys, Beast here. And kind of want to let you know that I do realize it is fall. And maybe it's not the best weather. But you really should get out there. It is absolutely amazing. The mountains are crisp. They've got a little bit of snow on top. You know, maybe a little bit of moisture in the air. But I can assure you that you won't melt. And you're probably not allergic to water. So you should really just get out there. It's an absolute great time to be on the road. There's not a lot of folks out when the weather turned south. I had an opportunity to go catch up with some friends on the wetter side of the state, and just went for it and did a little bit of exploring while I was up there. Headed up to Mount Hood area. Big old wet storm was hitting the west side, and we were on the west side. Not too far from Nest Up Productions. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he's pretty busy these days with the little one. But caught up with some friends, had a good old time.
Hey guys, just want to show you, even though it's fall, if you actually get out and you're not afraid of the rain, you end up with roads like this, which are about 1 car wide, perfectly paved. Nobody's on them. Every once in a while they get a little bit wider here to allow people to pass. I'm just following it. I have no idea where it comes out, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Fall colors everywhere. Beautiful road, perfectly paved. Be careful on the blind turns, but don't be afraid of the rain and get out there.
Had a chance to explore some back roads, some areas up there that I have not done any exploring on. There were some downed trees. I had to do some backtracking a little bit, but as you can tell, nice, big, wide open, you know, sort of gravelly roads, super nice. Really cool area to wander in. Something I need to do more often, as it's only an hour and a half from my house. And beautiful camp setup. You can see there's I'm still having issues with my GoPro. This little narrow trail, I don't think it was necessarily a motorcycle friendly, but the mission was to find some firewood. You can see it's kind of getting washed out from the storms, but mission accomplished. Found a big old dead down tree that was crossing the trail, busted out the saw, and we're good to go. The KLR, of course, stacked all the wood on there. A little bit trickier getting back to make sure I wasn't tipping over with the extra weight. And as you can tell, really cool little trail right next to the river. These are the kind of places you find when you go explore. But saved the day. We had plenty of firewood that night, and stayed warm. A little bit of adult beverage, and just enjoying friendship and catching up. And it was a great time.
Alright guys, we'll give you a little 360. This was our dead-end camp spot. You know how I like dead-end roads. We're going to try to see if we can actually get out of here. Right before I went to bed, I heard a tree fall not far from here. And hopefully it's not a big tree, and hopefully it is not across the road. As we'll see if that... Not sure if I was filming earlier, but I've had a couple trees that I've had to go over in this thing just to get through the trails. And it's not the easiest thing, fully loaded with sort of 50-50 tires. A lot of the logs are super wet and slippery, so just try to get the front end over and then be able to carry it over, but we'll see what shows up. Anyway, we'll let this girl warm up here. You can see this one fell recently. The needles are still green. It just pulls out right out of the ground. But yeah, well, if you can hear me all right. I don't have the Bluetooth set. I just turned the mic on the Cena backpack, and usually I got my chokies down here. Usually that's enough for you guys to hear me, and I got music playing at the same time, so you're trying to hear me over myself. And I hope my clutch isn't going out, because it's been a little bit weird on this trip. I keep having to adjust it. Without further ado, this is our exit. Of course, it never looks as steep on the GoPro, but it's about a 30-degree down with good-sized rocks, and my clutch is not disengaging. That's fun. There we go. Watch your eyes. Coming through. A little washout. Watch your eyes. Gotta be careful. I put this taller windscreen on here for some of the highway traveling I've been doing. It's way too tall for dirt riding. You can go to duck under a tree and hit your throat or your chin bar. And it's first thing in the morning, so. And hopefully, looks like that tree is not across the road, so we're safe. We can make it home. Alright, it's pretty wide open after this little hump. I'll catch you guys later.
Alright guys, this is just a little bit of fun. This was another little paved section that just winded right out of the mountains. I was headed back to the highway, and just kind of, I knew if I kept heading south I'd eventually hit it, and I found this little road and it was wonderful. Of course, this is definitely sped up, I think 3 times the normal speed. Be careful in the corners, the wet leaves, and have a great time. I'm not going to be on my soapbox preaching to get out there, but I will say, when I was up in British Columbia just this last week, there were more motorcyclists out up there, up to that Sea to Sky highway and up near Whistler and Pemberton. Even at night, I thought I'd be the only crazy person out on a motorcycle, and I was constantly meeting motorcycles coming up the mountain, probably headed up to Whistler. But just get out there, you know, put on an extra sweatshirt, because the adventure is still out there waiting for you, even though it's getting a little bit nastier, a little bit chillier. But we'll catch you guys down the road, and I'll let you just enjoy the footage of me wandering through those little twisty sections. So take care, guys, and we'll see you out there.